What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome to a short video that will be an introduction to a brand new franchise I'm going to be starting. It's going to be another Pittsburgh Steelers franchise, but it won't take the place of the Steelers franchise I'm doing now. That will continue. This is just an idea I had that I thought might be a little bit of fun. This is going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers alternate universe franchise. So in sci-fi, you've certainly heard, I'm sure, of alternate universes, different realities connected to but separate from our own, where all kinds of different things happen. You've probably heard of a multiverse, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan. Um, but that is actually a real hypothesis held by, real science guys. And some of them even think there could be infinite universes out there. Infinite versions of you and me where all possible outcomes have occurred in our lives. And infinite versions of the NFL. So this franchise is going to be a peek into one of those universes where there's a very different Pittsburgh Steelers team with a different roster, different uniforms, and a different history. This is a Pittsburgh Steelers team that has never been to the Super Bowl. They did win some NFL championships back in the late 50s and early 60s. Had some good teams at different points. Made it to some AFC championships, but never made it to the big game. But the city's excited because they got some hope in this guy right here. This is a new coach, Chester Crosspatch, and a little bit of a grumpy, grumbly guy, but he's proven himself as an assistant and as a coordinator over the years. This is his first shot at being a head coach, and the media's being a little rough on him, being a little critical, but the city's excited, and there's a lot of reasons to think he might be able to get this team to a Super Bowl. He did serve as offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions during their back-to-back Super Bowl wins in 2018, 2019. So he can do the job, and not only is the city excited about him, but also about this team. We've got some great exciting young players and some grizzled veterans that can hopefully help lead the way. We'll take a look at them real quick here. At quarterback, we've got a rookie, Justin Herbert, Steelers draft pick in 2020. Going to have a lot on his shoulders, a lot of expectations. Will he be able to do the job at the next level? He certainly has the physical skills. And here's hoping that he'll be able to lead this team, not just for this season, but for a decade to come as the face of the franchise. So a lot of expectations on him, a lot of pressure, and not a lot of experience backing him up here. Not a lot of age or veterans in that quarterback room. We've got Trace McSorley, another young guy with some good physical skills who's not really had a chance to show much of it in the NFL so far. Paxton Lynch, another younger guy whose career hasn't really panned out so far, so to speak. If Herbert goes down, it's going to be up to one of these guys. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's keep him upright and healthy throughout the season and get him started on a great NFL career. At halfback, we've got another young guy, Miles Sanders, fast, shifty runner. He's going to be getting most of the carries. He's going to be the workhorse for the team. And when he needs a breather, especially on short yardage situations, we've got Adrian Peterson. And, if you know who he is and what he's done in his career. But at 35 years old, 35 years of age, he was just kind of floating out there in free agency. Nobody was picking him up. So we brought him into Pittsburgh. He still has some physical skills. Still a lot of reason to believe he can contribute to this team. So we're looking forward to having him. We've got Bryce Love as the number 3 halfback. He's also going to be our third down back. Another fast, shifty running back who's, just getting started in his career. Hopefully can serve as a good backup for Sanders here as well. but he's going to be getting some time on the field as a third down back. At fullback, we've got Andy Janovich. He is a great lead blocker. Might be getting a few carries here and there. Might be catching some passes. But, he's going to be a good blocker for our halfbacks. And he's going to get the job done. At wide receiver, we got a lot of speed here. A lot of athletes. DK Metcalf, big, strong receiver with a lot of speed. Can fight for the ball in traffic. He's going to be our number one. Our number two is going to be Curtis Samuel, another burner. And in the slot, we're going to have Scotty Miller here. And you're going to see some weird numbers in this franchise. In cases where guys were wearing the same numbers, I tried to get them some of them their college numbers. So Curtis Samuel's wearing number 4. Scotty Miller's wearing number 21 that he wore at Bowling Green. So, and that's legal in this franchise, in this universe. Wide receivers can wear number 4. That's fine. We go by the college numbering system. And then we have Andy Isabella here as well. He's going to be our kick and punt returner. He's a fast receiver, shifty receiver who can do the job of returning kicks and punts for us. We've got 2 good tight ends here. Hayden Hurst is the faster of the 2. He's going to be the starter. But Logan Thomas as well. Both of these guys are going to be catching passes, contributing to the passing game. Happy to have both of them. On the offensive line, we have a few graybeards, sort of the leaders of the team, I hope they're going to be. We've got Andrew Whitworth, 38 years old, still one of the best left tackles in the NFL. I don't know how long he'll be around if this franchise goes for more than one season. But, for now, happy to have him, and he's definitely going to be more than good enough to protect the rookie's blind side and keep him off the ground, hopefully. Left guard, we've got Richie Incognito. I've always kind of liked him. He's done some questionable things in his career that have drawn some attention to him, but he is a brawler. He's a tough guy. Big, strong guard. He's the guy you want taking on those 350-pound defensive nose tackles. He's going to do the job at left guard for us. At center, we've got Marquise Pouncey. He's a Steeler in real life. I have a few real-life Steelers on the team. Wasn't expecting to get him, but he was just kind of floating there in free agency. Nobody was picking him up. So we got him. We brought him to Pittsburgh. Brought him back home to Pittsburgh where he belongs. And right guard, we got a younger guy here, Wyatt Teller. He's a good one. And right tackle, we've got Marcus Cannon, big strong tackle. 32 years old, another older guy. But, he's going to be a good one. 95 strength. He'll be taking care of that other side of the line. So our offense is pretty good, I think. I'm pretty happy with it. We've got a great young quarterback that we'll be developing. We've got some speedy backs and receivers. And we've got a lot of power and veteran leadership on the offensive line. So offense is looking pretty good. The defense, maybe a little less so. Had some trouble finding guys to plug into some of these positions. Got Henry Anderson here at defensive end. I think he'll be all right. It's kind of tough to find those 3-4 defensive ends. You don't want the smaller guys. You want the bigger, stronger, almost like defensive tackles at a 3-4 defensive end. So Anderson, I think, will be okay. Same with Dietrich Wise. He's a little undersized for a 3-4 defensive end, but I think he'll do okay. He's got 85 strength, I think he'll be okay there. At defensive tackle, we've got big Brandon Williams. 6'1", 340 pounds, 96 strength. He's like the prototypical 3-4 defensive nose tackle. And I've got Domata Peko. He's another guy who was just kind of out there in free agency. And I was kind of looking for backups at the nose tackle position. And why not bring him in? There was a time when he was maybe the best defensive tackle in the NFL, best nose tackle. Those days are gone, but he's still pretty good. I mean, he's still got some things to bring to the table, I think. So he'll be a second defensive tackle here. And outside linebacker here, we've got Khalil Mack, pass rusher, going to be putting pressure on the quarterback. One of the best pass rushers in the NFL. Happy to have him. Middle linebacker is a little, I guess, all right. I mean, we got Van Der Esch, and I kind of waited a little too long to draft, I think, for this position. But Van Der Esch is a decent one. I'm going to be using the middle linebacker, so I wanted speedier guys. I think he'll be good. And I got Spillane here. Spillane is a player who I had in my Steelers franchise, who I had to get rid of, unfortunately, due to salary cap reasons. And he's gotten a few bumps in his attributes here, thanks to the Madden Raiders. And he's up to 85 speed, so pretty low overall at 67. But I think he'll be okay at middle linebacker, as the second middle linebacker. And same thing over here with Van Ginkel. You know, this is one of those guys I don't know a whole lot about in real life, other than looking him up and looking at his stats. But I think he's all right. I think he'll be good. 86 speed. Awareness is all right. I think he'll be pretty good for us at right outside linebacker. And our corners are, again, in that sort of hopefully pretty good range. Xavier Rhodes, 90 speed. Decent awareness, decent play recognition. Same with Trey Wayans. He's going to be wearing number 15 like he wore at Michigan State. These two guys, Oliver and Crossan, I'm not sure if either of these guys are going to be my nickel corner. One of them might be. I have to sort of think things through here. One of them might be. But I've got a couple of safeties here that I might be working into those roles. A starter free safety is going to be Julian Blackman. I also picked this guy up, Troy Apke. I was looking for backups. And only 66 overall. But he's got some crazy physical ratings here. 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 94 agility. You know, if he stays on the team for a while, maybe we can develop him into something. But obviously not ready for prime time right now. Blackman's the starter. But, you know, maybe in the future we'll see if this franchise goes for a little while. Strong safety, I've got Harrison Smith. Another big hitter. Another intimidator. And, yeah, he's going to be the starter. Happy to have him. We've also got Xavier Woods here. And he's a guy who is going to get some playing time, I think. He's either going to be the nickel corner, or he's going to be that, probably more likely he's going to be that second linebacker in the nickel set. But he's going to get some playing time. He's not going to be a backup. He's a backup in name only, I guess. And kicker, we've got Mason Crosby, 35 years old, 95 kicking power. He's been around a long time. He's a good one. And I've got Brian Anger as the punter, who I chose mostly because I really liked his name. But also because he has 95 kicking power. That's pretty good, too. So that's about it for the roster. I wish I could have done a few other things to make this unique, like realign the divisions or shake up the coaches so the coaches are gone to different teams. But I think it'll be fun. I mean, we'll see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy it. And let me know in the comments if there's anything you think that could be added to it to make it more interesting. I'll think about it, you know. I'm going to play on the same settings as I do for my other Steelers franchise. So that'll be all Madden, default sliders, 8-minute quarters, 20-second runoff. So pretty straightforward. And that's about it. I hope you check it out. Hope you hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to it. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these videos. That's about it. So I will see you, hopefully, the first game of this franchise. Have a great day.